couple things I would recommend doing right starting now, since you're already on stimulation, is asking your nurse or doctor at your monitoring appointments what your estrogen levels are and how many follicles they're seeing on each side of your ovary. So if you can find out, you know, exactly there's 10 growing on the right and maybe 7 growing on the left, and then how big are those follicles? I know they probably don't want to tell you the size of each of them. If they will, great. I've had nurses write down them for me just on a little piece of paper so I can go home and look at it. Another option would just be, okay, well, what's my lead follicle and my biggest follicle and then my smallest follicle in each ovary. So if they tell you your largest follicle is 1.5 millimeters and your smallest is 7 millimeters, you know, that tells us we've got one that's close to trigger and maybe a bunch that are smaller. Like, I'd want to know, you know, that is quite a range. We're not really maybe seeing that big of a gap, but those are things that you want to know so that you can kind of have an idea like, okay, there's 15 on each side. That means there's 30 potential eggs, and that puts you at a higher risk if you're getting HCG as your trigger. So you're gonna wanna advocate for a agonist trigger only, if that's the case.